Hello and welcome. Today I'll be showing you how to make a bridesmaid bouquet with 12 roses. A lot of people ask me, how do I get my bridesmaid bouquets to be perfectly round, perfectly put together? I'm always asked constantly, what's your secret? Do you have a scheme? So today I will show you how I do it. You will need a bunch of roses, some Israeli ruscus ribbon, some floral tape, knife, and a pair of scissors. So first I need to pick 12 roses out of the bunch that I have here. The main idea is to pick out 4 big ones. First, so you have to pick out 4 big head roses, the largest 4 that you can find. And then once I'm done finding the largest 4, I will then start looking for medium-sized roses. So something in between large and small. You will see later on why I do this. This is what helps me get the initial circular shape to really put together my bouquet. And after finding the medium ones, I will then start looking for the small heads, the smallest heads that you can find in the bunch. Once you've gotten these 12 roses, you can put the rest away and begin to work. I will now take my knife and clean off any leaves and thorns off my roses and cut my stems short, like this. Careful, don't cut yourself. So as I said before, one of the questions I'm asked is whether I have a scheme. And I do. Normally people would put one single rose in the middle and then build off of there. I don't like that. Personally, that never worked for me. So what I do have is an idea that I would put 4 of the medium-sized roses into this diamond shape like this. Like as you see here in this drawing. And then I would take the larger roses and put them into these gaps over here. Into these gaps, I'd put the larger roses. And once I put those roses into those gaps and build a shape like this off of it, into these gaps over here, I put the smaller ones. And then that kind of creates a circular spherical shape. It's kind of the shape that we're going for in this situation. So much like this, if you follow this scheme, you are almost indefinitely going to get a circular shape with your bouquet. So just to reiterate, I have my 4 medium head roses in the middle here in this diamond shape. And then into these gaps, I put the larger roses. And then to fill in the remaining gaps, I put the small ones. And as you can see here, I have this circular spherical shape, and this is what you will build your bridesmaid bouquet off of. So now I'm going to show you with the real roses. Here in my hand, I have 4 the medium head roses in that diamond shape I was talking about earlier. And now I'm going to put the larger roses in those gaps I just showed you there, like so. And after I've gotten this shape over here, this square shape, I'm going to put the smaller roses into the remaining gaps. Once again, this is what is going to allow me to get this circular shape. I will then build my bridesmaid bouquet off of this shape, and as you can see here, it is perfectly round. I'm also going to blow some of the roses to widen them, to make them look prettier or bigger for any reason. And then I'm going to cut any of the stems into an equal length. And there we go. So now I'm going to finish off the bouquet. I'm going to just wrap it in some tape. I'm going to cut the Israeli ruscus into pieces like this and put it around the perimeter of the bouquet, much like I'm doing here. And while I'm doing that, I will be taping it together so that everything stays in place. Continue doing this until you've gotten the desired greenery effect that you'd like with your bouquet. It's super simple, super quick. So some would say that it's very hard to wrap your bouquet in ribbon since it is very slippery, and you can see it's kind of coming off. It's not, putting itself on very well. So a little secret that I have is putting on the tape upside down so that I can then tape the ribbon to the bouquet. That way it will not fall off and it won't slip off. As you can see here, I secured it at the top and then I twisted it over to make the sticky side up. And now the ribbon will just simply stick to it. No slipping, and it will not come off, and it will stay secure. As you can see here, it's not coming off since the tape is keeping it there, keeping it secure. And it will stay on for a majority of the time that you have it until you take it off. And once I'm done with this, I'm just going to take a pin and pin it to the bouquet so that it stays wrapped. Cut any remaining stems that you have that you don't like to get your desired length, and you're done.